Hello everybody, Ed Moses here. Believe it or not, it's like 2 a.m. when I'm shooting this video. Had a busy day. I've done a lot of studying, a lot of reading, working on my business. Just recently hired a mentor to start working with me. I've heard of Alex Jeffries. I had an opportunity to get into a program with him, and I'm going to start working with him so that I can really up my success levels. It's pretty exciting. I really can't wait to start doing this. But I was watching a bunch of videos and doing some modules on that program before I actually talked to him on Monday. We're going to have a talk. But anyway, this video is not on that. Today this video it's really on books. It's really on kind of a gold mine that I found in the area of books, because I know there's a lot of people out there that will say they don't really want to spend all that money on books. I think it's valuable, because spending money on books, you're spending money on your education. That's if you're buying the right books. If you're buying fiction books, novels and stuff like that, that's different. That's fine too if that's your thing. That's totally cool. I have nothing bad about that. But when it comes to your own financial education, your mental, bringing your mentality up many notches in a positive retrospect of where you're at right now, you can't put a price tag on it. If you talked to me a year ago, I was a different person. I know I got into Big Idea Mastermind through Vic Strisius, and I got in with him after being part of the High Traffic Academy, and he started us on that 30-30-30 program, where you read 30 days, listen to audio 30 days, and what it does is it brings you up. It changes the way you view things, the way you think about things. And I didn't believe it was true. And I've been on this for over 90 days now, and you know what? I'm a different person. It's amazing. I wake up in the morning, I'm just happy. I was like, wow, this is a great day. I mean, it's raining outside. I'm still thinking, this is a great day. It's wonderful. I'm healthy. I'm alive. I have nothing to be complaining about. There's absolutely nothing that I could complain about right now. But it's just, I would never thought this thing would have worked, and what I've really done with this is I've shut out a lot of the negative stuff that was coming into me. You get around a lot of people and that talk, that negative talk. You don't even realize it at the time, but once you start this 30-30-30 program, you start to really pick up on it. It's like, wow, it's stay away from me. So anyway, I've done a lot of changing in my life, a lot of changing in the way I look at things, the way I think about things, and I'll tell you what, I feel 150% better, and I'm just glad I can share that with you. But again, getting back to what I want to make this video on, it's about books. I know a lot of people don't want to spend the money on the books, and I wanted to make this video because I wanted to give you an alternative, something else that you can do if you don't want to spend the money on the books, but you can still get books. I've been spending a lot of time going through Goodwill Stores lately. I know last week and today, actually this afternoon, I was out shopping, and the Goodwill store that I went into is the next town over. They were having a deal where if you can, 10 books for $1. 10 books for $1. And I was just like, holy crap, that's cheap. Even if it's just a cool book that maybe I'll read someday, I'll pick it up. So anyway, I'm digging around in this store, and I'm finding some incredible business books, some incredible motivational books, and I was blown away. Last week I found some incredible material too, right here in my own town, and that stuff was $1 a piece. I mean, it's just amazingly cheap. I mean, there's really no excuse for not buying stuff when you can get it that dirt cheap. So anyway, here's the type of stuff I'm finding, and it's just amazing. Last week I found the Zig Ziglar audio. It's over the top. I got that for $1. Actually, I put it on CD, so I listen to it in my car now. I can check it out in the car. I found this last week. It's a Donald Trump book. And, I mean, Donald Trump books aren't cheap, and this one's, I think this is about 2007. It's not even an old book, you know, and I found that in the Goodwill for 25 cents. Today, I mean, I was shopping around in the next town over, like I said, and these books were a dime. And, you know, this one's, it's a self-help book, but it's to help other people bring out the best in them. I found this book called The Maui Millionaire, and this book right here, Diane Kennedy's on this. And Diane Kennedy is somebody that works with Robert Kiyosaki, and pretty amazing that I could find that for a dime. I'm sure this is going to be a very good book, and it's a 2007 book. It's not even old. So I found that. Now this one is older. Robert Schuller. I don't know if you've heard of Robert Schuller, but he's been around for a while, and he's probably passed now. I'm not sure if he's around anymore. But this is a good book on positive thinking, and it's amazing. That was a dime. Here's one. This is actually about assessing children, but I don't see anything wrong with reading it, because what it does, it looks like it's a book on how to, you know, helping children learn. To me, it's looking at it, I'm thinking, well, this could be a good book to maybe even look at how I was when I was a child, to see the type of learning experience I had, the type of person I was as I was learning in school, and you know, it could be very useful. And if I don't find it useful, I'll go find somebody who's got kids and give it to them. But and I found this for a dime. It's actually the story of Howard Schultz. He's the fellow that started our coffee shop, Starbucks, and everybody knows Starbucks. And I got that for a dime. This is a fairly new book itself, and you know, it's in great shape. You know, a lot of these, they still have the dust covers on them. I mean, that's just amazing. So I found that, and this one's kind of interesting. It's Srimad Bhagavatam. I probably said that wrong, but this book is actually part of the Society of Krishna Consciousness. And to me, books like this are interesting because they're positive. They give you a broader, you know, spectrum of thought beyond what you're used to in a Christian environment. And to me, this should be enlightening in some way. And there's nothing wrong with being enlightened. So anyway, it's all, you know, all these were like a dime to $1 a piece. So, you know, if you're in the United States of America somewhere, most states have Goodwill stores. I was looking at a map. Actually, I did a blog right before I did this video, and yeah, they're all over the United States. I've seen some out west, and maybe some states out west don't have one. In the middle of the country, there wasn't quite as many. But down the East Coast, and I saw quite a few down on the West Coast, there's plenty of Goodwill stores. And if you don't have Goodwill stores, maybe you have Salvation Armies. They have books too. So this is just to give you some ideas on where to find some books if you don't want to pay full price. And I mean, some of these, they're just jewels. I mean, they're limited editions. Some of them aren't even, you can't even find them anymore because they were a special edition. That was like, the one was a special edition just for members of this particular guy's church. So anyway, thank you for watching the video, and I'm going to get myself to bed. I'm tired. I've been up for a while. So I will talk to you in the next video. Have a great one. Bye.